So how did you hear about Lead 365 in the first place, and what drew you to it?
My organization, my company, had sponsored a few of my peers in a cohort, and I was invited to be sponsored in the next cohort, and it was asked if I wanted to participate, and I jumped at the chance. Always looking to develop myself and see what I could do differently and how I can be a better leader as I was striving to grow within the organization.
So you're a very busy woman, a wife, a mother, a hotshot HR professional at the organization you work at. You didn't have time really to do this, but somehow you made it work. How did you do that, and was it worth it?
I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. Working full time, a young toddler, 2 years old, wife, and then all of a sudden you throw in 365 and yes, you're here once a month and you have your coaching, but there's homework.
Yeah.
And work you have to put into it outside of that. So, but it was so worthwhile. And some months were harder than others, depending on what was happening in life and at work. But you just made it happen, and sometimes that meant being up till 3 a.m. the night before your next session to make sure you were prepared and ready. And
what made it worth it?
It was the personal insight and the internalization and requiring you to look at yourself and who you are as a person. Because there was you looked at it from a leadership perspective, and who are you as a leader, and who do you want to be as a leader, but also just in life in general, and dealing with the stressors of everyday life, and how do you just get through that.
So a lot of people, the feedback we've gotten from a lot of people is that the content and the day-long sessions were really cool, but the coaching was the most powerful part of it. Would you say that's true for your experience?
Definitely true. You know, you think you're walking in and you're going to be talking about leadership and work problems and what's happening and getting advice on how to deal with it. It was really talking about you and who you are as a person and what you're dealing with professionally and personally, and how each of those impacts the other. When you're in the day-long sessions, you're kind of hearing everything that you know. Like, I wasn't surprised by anything that you guys reviewed and told me. It's just implementing it, and it's remembering it, and it's saying, yes, that's how you treat people and respect people. And when you're at work and you're dealing with the day-to-day, and here's what I have to get done today, and here's what I have to get done tomorrow, sometimes you forget about the soft skills and the behavioral side of things. So Lead 365 brought that back to the forefront and forced me to be intentional about how I was behaving in the workplace.
If someone's watching this right now and they're considering Lead 365, you know, what would you tell them?
Do it. Don't second guess it. Yes, it's going to be work. It's not just 12 sessions that you show up to and you sit and say hi and have a good time. It's work. But you provide the flexibility that is necessary for someone with a fulfilling life and working and, again, momhood or grandparenthood or whatever it might be. And you'll get so much out of it. You can't, it's so hard to put into words how personally impactful it's been.
Thank you for sharing your insights, and it gives me, hopefully it gives us some things to share with other people, but it gives me just all kinds of passion.
Well, you should. I mean, what you've put together here, you should be so proud of it.
Thank you.